gonna do What If Female Deku Was Reincarnation of Elizabeth, Part 4. So yeah. Thank you guys for almost 700 subscribers. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's continue. Thank you guys for being so nice to me in the comments down below. I really appreciate it. I'm happy that you love my series and yeah. And people keep on. Someone said that I'm so young yet so creative. Someone in the comments down below said even though I'm young, I'm yet still creative. And this idea was original. So to point out for that person, I would like to tell you that if you go to my videos, you can see a Q&A and read the description down below, because it gives a clue of what my age is, or actually is, and you might like to know me better. So I recommend you watch the Q&A. So yeah, but enough of me rambling. So let's continue. Last we left off was Kirishima leaving the mansion, and Ciel and Izumi going back inside. Ciel and Izumi would make some food and get some snacks, and they'll put on a movie. That movie would be Mulan, because Lizzie really loved Mulan. And let's say that they learned English. So Elizabeth and Ciel know English, and they're watching the live action movie of Mulan. Elizabeth was laying on Ciel's shoulder, and Ciel has his left arm curled his left arm around Lizzie. So yeah, after the movie, Elizabeth and Ciel cooked, and they did it together. They looked really happy, by the way. To be honest, anyway, they also have some few fangirls and fanboys over there. This is what Ciel looks. And Elizabeth got some fanboys too, because of this is how she looked. So yeah. So they still have fangirls and fanboys. So yeah. They would read, they would cook, and it's Gordon Ramsay, 5-star restaurant food. Even better than Gordon Ramsay. Elizabeth is one of the best chefs there. Because from a young age, Elizabeth really liked cooking too. So yeah. She got them 5-star cooking skills. Mwah! So yeah. So they began to eat, and yeah. They did a few hobbies like singing. So let's say that Elizabeth sang the song, which I'll be singing, okay? She would sing 1,000 Years, and if you don't know what's a 1,000 Years song, or the song 1,000 Years, this is the lyrics. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'd love you for 1,000 more. All along I believe time will find you. Time is right hard to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'd love you for 1,000 more. So yeah. That's basically the song 1,000 Years. Ciel and her were singing that. So yeah. They're doing some hobbies. They're playing games with each other, some board games, some chess. Because they like spending time with each other. Because like I said, they're now a couple. Let's get some claps in the comment section for a new couple. So yeah. So after that, they did their nightly routine, and I'm sorry for the cut, guys. So from what I remember from my forgetful memory, just and fun fact, I am smart, but I tend to forget things, be forgetful, or have dumb ideas. So yeah. So yeah. So Lizzie and Ciel would do some hobbies, and they would go to sleep, and they'll do their nightly routine, and they would change to their PJs, they would brush their teeth, and they would sleep. Now let's go to the next DWA, guys, shall we? Oh crud, my voice is kind of a little itchy right now. So Elizabeth and Ciel gone up and got ready for school. Okay? So yeah, they got ready for school, they took the limo, and yeah. They gone off. They gone off, and yeah. They gone out, and yeah. So that's what it does, and this is how I did it, and they went out and did their, their stuff. And they went to school, aka UA. And this time they were the first ones there besides Aizawa. So they decided to talk for a bit, yeah, and yeah. They decided to talk for a bit, and yeah. They have another job too, but they also have another job besides being business peeps. So yeah. So now let's continue. Slowly but surely, people start flowing in. And yeah. So and then at the last period, wait, let me do a recap of what I did so I will know if I did the heroes versus villains. I rechecked my footage, and turns out I didn't really do the heroes versus villains exam. So yeah. So all my bust through the door saying, I am here. And all the students were fanboying and fangirling of All Might's old retro suit. And Elizabeth and Ciel are not really that interested in All Might because All Might, they respect All Might in power, but All Might doesn't have technique. He just smashes through everything. He just punches through everything and hoping for the best. He doesn't even have a fighting style. Enough me criticizing about All Might, so yeah. So when All Might came, everyone was fanboying and fangirling about All Might, but not Izumi and Ciel. Ciel is more of a Eraserhead fan, while Izumi is more of a Snipe and Eraserhead fan. So yeah. So that's what they did. That's what they did, and yeah. They don't really like Endeavor that much because Endeavor, let's be honest here, Endeavor is a total how should I say this without any saying many bad words? A total jerk. A total jerk. A total salty jerk that only cares about being All Might, and the only reason he became #1 hero was because All Might because All Might retired because of his injury. He didn't even bother fighting a big bad villain, aka All for One. And guys, I have a challenge for you. Let's roast Endeavor down in the comments below. Let's do that. It's the blank challenge for me. It's the blank for me challenge. For example, it's the creating a perfect child just to beat All Might for me. It's the only becoming #1 hero because All Might retired for me. Let's roast Endeavor in the comment section below. So let's go! Roast Endeavor only one in the comment section below, and I'll love it. And I'll love to read your roast. I love reading your comments, guys. So I hit Endeavor with your most insulting roast ever to Endeavor. So yeah. I also agree with Google. Endeavor is flaming trash. Let's get some clap emojis and some Endeavor roast down in the comments below. So yeah. Every time you roast Endeavor, if you put the best Endeavor roast, I will give a shout out. Okay? All the best Endeavor roast, I'll give a shout out to you all. To that person who did the best Endeavor roast. People who did the best Endeavor roast, I'm giving you guys a shout out because I think you guys deserved it. Because let's roast Endeavor all we can for this video. Enough about me complain about this new event called. So yeah. So go roast Endeavor down in the comments below. So yeah. So yeah. One female Deku was reincarnation of Elizabeth. Now let's continue. So all my bust in came saying, I am here. People start to fangirl and fanboy besides Izumi and CL. All Might said, now we can't be heroes with our hero suits, as he pressed the button and all the hero suits arrived. And this is what your Elizabeth's hero suit looks like. This is going to be your hero costume. So this is going to be your hero costume. So yeah. This is going to be the CL you'll see in the thumbnail is going to be CL's hero costume, okay? So the teams will All Might and Aizawa knows about their potential, so they decided to do this. 2 on all the UA students, 2 on the whole class, and this is what they did. Heroes versus villains. So this is what they did. Elizabeth Elizabeth and CL as the villains and everyone as the heroes. So yeah, they didn't have to do it. They had to do it in a building. So they had to touch the bomb or knock both of them out. So CL and Izumi made sure that they won't get the bomb. So Izumi put a kunai on the bomb, and put another kunai through the hole of the other kunai, and so it will stick to the to the to the to the bomb, and then she'll spin the kunai and enchant it to when it's spinning. Even when it's spinning, the stronger the impact everyone comes in contact with the barrier, the stronger the barrier gets, and the faster the kunai spins, the harder it is to get in the barrier. So it was a pretty good 5-meter radius. So yeah, 5-meter radius in the bomb, on the bomb. So no one can really touch the bomb, to be honest. So yeah. So now let's continue, shall we? Ciel made an absolute army. So yeah. They're screwed! Yay! They're screwed. They're screwed like Scrooge McDuck. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. So Elizabeth made some enchanted weapons and to help, and so yeah, she made an enchanted arrow or some guns that if they they're guns that act like paint that act like paintballs. They're real guns, but their ammo is kind of like paintballs. And instead of paintballs, if you get hit, you get knocked out easily. So Ciel made a few army men and a few healers too. So they were given the task. So the healers are in charge of healing the fighters, and the fighters will fight and then the three would be the tire uppers. That means they'll tie up people. So there are 3 healers, and each squad will belong to a healer. So yeah. So they took down people, and in 5 minutes they took everyone out. So that will be for the Heroes vs. Villains exam, guys. And yeah. After the day of school, Elizabeth and Ciel were called to Principal Nezu's office. And they see Nezu and All Might sitting there. And All Might told them the whole story about One for All and All for One, and planned to give it to bam! Cliffhanger! So that will be a cliffhanger, guys. Make sure to leave all your Endeavor roast and the claps. Make sure to leave all your Endeavor roast down in the comments below. I'll be happy to read them. The best roast will get the shoutouts. So yeah, this is Ellie signing off, and I'm really excited for the Endeavor roast that you guys come up with because we all know most of us hate Endeavor, right? So yeah. Shall we continue in the next video? So, bye guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your Endeavor roast down in the comments below. So yeah, bye!